How to draw a rectangular slab in PractiCAD. PractiCAD offers three different slab types: rectangular, arc, and custom. Currently, we've got all three sitting in our bin. In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to use the rectangular slab. If you do not see the rectangular slab in your architectural bin, you must go into your library icon on your PractiCAD ribbon and go into the architectural section and pull it out. There are separate tutorials in working with bins. Here we've already got it inside our bin, so we're going to click once to grab the rectangular slab, and then we're going to come over to the item box to see what parameters PractiCAD offers. You'll notice when we go into the item box that the slab tab has already been depressed for us, and here we have the Z hold points. We can only hold slabs by the top, center, and bottom of the slab. In this tutorial, we're going to say hold it by the Z bottom. Then we're going to choose the parameters. Height happens to be the thickness of the slab. If we would like to make a 6-inch thick slab, we put the parameter 6 for height. Width we're going to say is 400 inches, length is going to be 400 inches, and now we're ready to place it on the drawing. Also notice that we have location and special instruction parameters as we do for most items in the item box. Slab tab will also have your standard save as default key. We go over that in other tutorials as well. We've got 5 foot for the top of the slab set. We're just going to click once on the drawing, and what we need to do is click once to specify the entity's displacement. And you can see that PractiCAD is asking you for this command in the AutoCAD command line. So we're going to click once. Once we do that, now the slab's going to rotate around these crosshairs. Here we can either just hold it in the position we want, or we can type in 0, enter for 0 rotation angle. Once we're done, we can hit escape to let go of the slab, and this slab has now been placed correctly. That'll conclude the tutorial on the rectangular slab. The second type of slab we have is the arc slab. Arc slab is very similar to the rectangular slab. However, some of the parameters are slightly different. We're going to go over to the architectural bin. We're going to select the arc slab. And in this tutorial, we've basically put the screen in 2 views so you can see the different parameters the arc slab offers. Just like rectangular slabs, we've got the hold points for Z, top, center, and bottom. But the parameters are very different. We've got height for the thickness, which is the same across all slabs, but here we have a radius and an angle. The radius is currently set at 100 inches. Basically, 100 inches would be the distance from the center line here to the edge. The diameter of this circle would be twice the radius, or 200 inches. So we can change the radius to what we like. Then we can choose the angle we want. Here we're just kind of rolling it so that it's a greater angle, or we could also keypad in and say we want this to be at 90. So we can choose the angle of the arc. If there's a location or special instruction we need to place, we can do it here. And of course, we would then simply give it the elevation we want. In this tutorial, we're going to say that this arc slab is going to be top at 5 foot. And then we can simply click on the drawing, rotate it to where we need it, click again to place it. That is how to use the arc slab. The last type of slab we offer in PractiCAD is the custom slab. The custom slab is a very useful tool for designing a slab that's not a perfect rectangular and it doesn't have a perfect arc, as it can be chosen to work with as many pick points as you want. We're going to go into the architectural bin and we're going to choose the custom slab. We're going to click once. You'll notice in the item box underneath the slab tab that the only parameter we have here is height or thickness of this particular slab. The rest of the parameters are going to have to choose on the fly as we're drawing. You'll notice here that we're going to click once to get our drawing space, and then we're going to click once to start the slab. With custom slabs, we can hold the direction we want, just like AutoCAD lines, and give it a specific distance. For example, here I'm typing in 200, and you could see it in the command line. I'm going to hit enter. That's going to start the slab. Then I'm going to hold it down in this direction and type in 200 and hit enter, and that's going to be another side. We can also just freely pick points, and for every click you do on the drawing, it's just going to keep on adding to that slab's shape. The last point PractiCAD is going to fill in for you. If you hit enter, PractiCAD is going to connect from the last point you picked and from the first point you picked. So the last point is right here at this corner, and the first point would be right here at this spot. So if we were to just hold it and hit enter right here, PractiCAD will close off this particular slab, and now we've got the slab placed on the drawing. That'll conclude the tutorials on working with the different slabs.